Hey guys, new angle again. So I just dropped Wes off at daycare, preschool, daycare, whatever you want to call it. We're trying to call it school so that he knows what's going on when he does have to start school, which we're still figuring out, but whatever makes him happy, and he really likes it, so I'm not going to complain. But anywho, I'm on my way to grab some breakfast before I head home. I've got literature today, I have photography today, I have a reading log that I have to finish for literature, so as soon as I get home, I gotta finish that because it's due today. And I have a photography assignment just about the settings on my camera and whatnot, and I'm very excited to tell you guys that I ordered a lens for myself yesterday. It's I think it's a 72 or 300 millimeter. And I can't wait to try it out. I can't wait. I'm talking to a man on OfferUp about picking up a flash as well, because I want to play and work with the flash so I don't have that little pop-up thing on my camera just going off in women's faces when I'm trying to, photograph their birth. The last thing any woman in labor wants is a bunch of people, or any people, right up in their face taking pictures, especially with a flash like that. So I want to kind of figure my flow out, for lack of a better way to say it. I should be in the other lane. Driving sucks. It's very useful, but it also sucks. But anyway, a big part of the reason that I wanted to film today was to talk business and to kind of talk about how hard it is to get started, because that's something that people don't like sharing. You don't want to show the struggles. You want to show when you're making $100,000 a year, when you're getting the perfect picture, when you're getting that editing, when you've got your thing kind of down. But nobody talks about the beginning. And since there are not a lot of birth photography resources online, I mean, there are, but there are also not, if that makes sense. I'd like to be a resource, and I would like to share what I know and show my process and talk to you guys about just what I'm going through, because starting a business is a lot. There's a lot of moving parts to it. There's a lot that you have to keep track of. You have to be, I feel like I've grown up more from starting a business than having kids, because having kids, you grow with those kids. You get to learn their rhythms. You get to kind of get into your own little flow with them. Whereas with a business, you have to meet the standards that are set usually by the state. If you live in the US, I think that's where most of my subscribers live right now. But if you guys live in the States, there are state limits, there are national limits, there are requirements, and what's the word I'm looking for? I guess requirements is kind of a good one, but there are just hoops that you have to jump through in order to have a successful, legitimate business. And I want more people to feel comfortable in starting their own thing, because working for somebody, while it's great to get a paycheck, and you'll never hear me knocking, a 9 to 5, because Lord knows I worked a whole bunch of them throughout my life, and in my 10 years of being part of the workforce, which holy shit. But personally, I just got really sick of working under people, and I've had so many jobs that just up and fire me or lay me off, or whatever you want to call it, for no reason, because I have to say, I'm not a perfect person, not a perfect worker, but I work really hard when I have a job. When I'm at that job is all there is. I'm willing to put in the work and put in the effort and do what needs to get done. But a lot of places don't appreciate that. And living in an at-will state, which I think most states are now, but Colorado is most certainly an at-will state, and they'll just up and fire you. All of a sudden one day I get an email. In fact, I made a video about this. I get an email saying, oh, well, we've judged our needs against your needs, and we've decided to discontinue your employment. And it's okay, first of all, if I had not given a 2 weeks notice, you would have made me pay for my training, and you would have basically over this. But you guys can just drop me at a moment's notice. It's bullshit. So I was okay, I'm going to do it on my own. I already have a birth business. I can add a photography wing under that, because I have a passion for both. And here we are. I'm making 2020 the year of creativity. I'm going to work really hard on my birth business, on the photography side of things. I'm also working on a poetry collection with my husband. I'm working on my novel. There's a lot of projects going on right now. And I'm really excited about all of them. And I can't wait to share my successes as well as some of my failures. Like, let's see, what's a good example that I can give, right? A good failure is getting clients. It's hard to get clients. It's hard to run your own business and to find people that actually want to put the money that I'm worth into it, which sounds a little funny, but when you're doing creative things, you have to judge not only the physical product that you're putting out or putting into it, like the camera, the memory cards, the batteries, the flash, the lenses, etc., but you also have to put the time in and really understand how much time and effort you're putting in and what you're spending on a certain client. So like if I had a birth, it would cost more than a maternity session because I'm going to be blocking off a lot more of my time. I'm going on call at 38 weeks, 24/7 access to me. You can call me at 3 freaking a.m. and I'll answer and I'll come to you. Like, there's a lot more that goes into like the birth side of things versus just that. And I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about that today. And I guess this might be the start of a series, a Let's Talk Business series, because like I said, there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot to pay attention to, and starting a business, you're having a baby. Like, you're having a business baby. I'm sorry. But I'm going to get breakfast right now. I'm about to pull in and do the drive-through. So I'm going to let you guys go. I will see you guys when I see you guys, hopefully later today. And if not, I'll be putting this vlog up, or this video, I guess, because it's not really a vlog. It's more of like an actual topic. I'll do that as soon as I can. I love you all. Bye-bye. Mwah.